Hey nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven and welcome back to our Goodwill Thrift Along with me. So this is part 2. If you missed part 1, be sure to go back and check that out. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at what they had continuing along in the store here. I was really liking this wooden piece. A beautiful elephant. It was missing one of its tusks. It was handmade in Kenya. Very cool. So one of my favorite things to collect are these potpourri press vintage tins. Usually they are in some kind of a Christmas scene, and I never pass them by. I think they are so cool. They're very distinctive in look. Usually I can spy them from a mile away. They just have this unique texture to them. So let's go check out all the Kitchenalia items. I found this little milk glass vintage mug. Had a really cool pattern on it. The green and the yellow. Unfortunately, it was a little bit dishwasher damaged. The yellow was kind of fading off in spots. Some butterfly gold Corelle mugs there. Let's see what else I can find. I haven't found Pyrex in a hot minute. I do like this pattern with the fruit on it. It's a little anchor hawking one. It was pretty beat up though. Alright, let's see what we can find. These are pretty. Nice little transferware. Really, really nice. I don't see the saucers. I'm sure they came with original saucers. These are really fun. The little soup plates, and it has a little place you can put a sandwich on them. It's a nice little set. I've actually picked up this pattern before. Galaxy, that's right. Very pretty, very Southwest 1970s colors, so of course I'm drawn to it, right? We got some Fiesta ware. All of these are post-86 Fiesta ware pieces, which is what I collect personally because they are marked lead-free, and it's my everyday wear dishes. So they're asking $5 a piece for these, which is basically what you can pick them up for new if they're still producing that color. Not always producing the same colors. They do discontinue the colors quite often and come up with new ones. And I was trying to show you, you see the little date there, it says like XXOO. You can actually date these down to the year and month with that little symbol at the bottom. So if you're ever curious and you have Fiesta ware with that marking, you can find out when it was made. There's always so many wonderful teacups and saucers. Very fancy dishes. Ooh, what am I seeing down here? I actually have this one in a smaller plate. This looks like a nice little platter. Oh yes, this has like a little handledness to the plate, and then this is a larger platter. So 2 platters, right? Very cool. I love this pattern. I have a smaller plate on my 1970s plate wall in this Sierra design, so those are very fun. I love these. So up here, there is one of these really classic 1970s soup bowls with the recipes on it. This is an oxtail soup. I would have grabbed it, but it was kind of coming off there at $2. If you want to pick these up, they come in different recipes like onion, tomato, mushrooms, a big one. You can, if you pick them for like $1, you can sell the 4 of them or so for about 20, so that's a really great profit. So you just want to keep an eye out for those. They do sell. Just pick them up cheap, right? This is fun. It's definitely modern, but sometimes I have really good luck with some modern things. You just kind of have to have an eye for what might be a little bit more unique that has been discontinued that people might be looking for. And I feel like that's a really great piece. I think my dry spell is finally over. I found another plate for my 70s plate wall. How beautiful is this? It's unmarked, so I'm not sure the pattern name. I'm going to see if I can track it down and look it up, but so awesome. Adding it to the cart. And it looks like it has a larger version down here as well. So this one's only $4. You get 2 of them, and I have to always give the plates a wave test in the light to make sure there's not any significant scratching in it. So that's what you see me doing there. Playing Jenga with breakables. is always a fun thing. It's always interesting to see. Let's see, how can I fit this in here where nothing's gonna chip or break? All right, so let's check down here. Having some pretty good luck today as we continue along. You guys saw the first part, found amazing things as well in that video. So yeah, be sure to go check that out if you missed it. Lots of cool stuff. I found some Empoli and I found some Cruel. Ooh, I really like this bowl. The Rooster transferware. It's chipped. However, it's a bummer. I would have grabbed that. Oh, double chipped. It was well loved. See some really great transferware down here. This is a cool piece too. It looks like pine cones, but there's like pink in it, so very mid-century. What is the pattern? Oh, it's just called pine cone. Okay. It's a very beautiful piece. I like that. All right. Ooh, guys, look what I found. Another beautiful plate for my wall. I don't have this one yet. I'm telling you, there's a lot of them out there. I'm trying to collect one of each. This is the Somerset pattern. Awesome. $4 for the set. I can do that. And so to save my time, usually I just kind of skim across with my eyes and I can point them out pretty good because they usually have a brown trim around them, right? So I can usually find them just by kind of scanning without having to sift through every single plate. Adding these ones to my Jenga pile. My cart's getting pretty full. What is this guy? Let's check that out. Is it just milk glass? Yeah. Nice little base plate. What's underneath it? It's a little bit footed. See, they had the brown trim, but no florals in the center. I'm just kind of going back over it real quick, seeing if anything is here that I missed. I do like these plates here. Very 1970s looking. They're from Japan. Only a set of 3. It's kind of a weird sell. I kind of would like at least 4 if I'm going to pick it up to resell. Could I spy down here? I saw a little Forest Fancies mushroom down here. It's a glass cutting board. I actually have one of these. This is as is. I'm trying to see. They're also asking 10 for it. I see the papers kind of ripping off at the bottom in a few spots. That's a fun piece. I think I'm going to leave that one here if someone else might want it locally, since I do have one and it's kind of large. I don't think I really want to ship it out. I always really like this pattern of dishes. It's the Covington brand. I haven't seen the tray before, so I thought this was pretty nice. I have picked up the plates in the past. My husband and I took the boys over. They got a head start on the books for me, but I made my way back here to see what I could find for vintage books. Children's books in particular. You guys know I love to pick those up. Look at this one here. Got Petunia. That looks fun and old. A Zoo for Mr. Muster. That one looks good too. Those ones are on the top shelf. They made it easy for me today. Let's go ahead and sift through the magnitude of words. So it gets a little overwhelming when you're just kind of looking at it, but you got to laser focus and you kind of get in your flow, right? And look, as soon as I did that, I saw a giant stack sitting there at the top. Look at these guys. These are so great. These are probably 1950s easily. Little clown. Those are wonderful. So got a nice little stack there. Let's keep searching. There's quite a few books here today. I'm hopeful that I can find a few more. Gotta dig though. We gotta dig. Oh, looks like we got one here. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if I pick any of the books that you've ever read in the past and if they're any good. I I'm seeing some more. Oh, is this a Sid Hoff? It is a Sid Hoff. We recently read Sammy the Seal, which is a Sid Hoff book, and I've been wanting to collect the rest of his books because that one was really cute. So I'm very excited about that. It's one of the authors I'm always looking out for. There's a few other ones here that look pretty interesting. This one I'm not sure. I want to check the date on it. It looks old. Sometimes, yeah, that one's definitely older. Sometimes there's a few that was made to look old, you know, so I make sure sometimes. I'm surprised I'm finding so many vintage children's books today. Very cool. Some little goldens there. A couple more older ones. Usually I can tell by the bindings. That's why I'm able to kind of sift with my eye. I mean, these ones are pretty beat up, so you're like, yeah, that's got some age to them, right? They're not completely stove up, but they're a little beat up. Look how old. Ooh, this one's quite scribbly, but I don't mind those so much. You can pick them up. Some people like to use them for ephemera. Are you guys as in shock as I am at all the wonderful vintage books I'm finding today? Look, bottom of my cart's loaded. I decided not to lay them all on top of all of the glass I found. Let's keep looking. There's got to be a few more hiding, right? I'm sure you guys can see some I missed. Okay, what are these guys here? Turtles Flying Lesson. Hopefully that ends well. The little tiny rooster. Aw. Alright, what else do we got? Once Upon a Time. Bear's Water Picnic. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch, but I only have so much time, so I can't spend the time to pull them out each individually and really check them over, you know? It's quite a few here. I feel pretty confident I'm getting the majority of them, though. Just by kind of skimming the shelves a bit. Alright. And that might be it. I'm kind of at the last area. It kind of looks like an older Dr. Seuss. One fish, two fish. I don't know, is this one of the ones that were banned? I think I heard something about Dr. Seuss books being banned. I'm not sure. I think it was only like one or two, but I don't know which ones they were. Be Nice to Spiders. That looks pretty old. You know how when you're in school and you're doing things and you're like, how am I going to apply this to real life? Well, gym class and the crab walk, this is pretty close. Trying to look at all the stuff on the bottom shelf. I think I see one more here. That little toot. Guys will have to let me know which ones I missed down in the comments. I'm pulling what I can. I can see. Hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy trying to maneuver the book section here. There's a few more hiding over here. Alright, we made it out of the book section. Let's go check back over in the kind of kitchen dolly area, see if there's anything I missed. I didn't kind of look at the cups and the like pots and pans and the Christmas stuff too much, so some of the metal stuff. I can find some interesting stuff in there too sometimes, so we'll check out the little bit of the rest of the store. A little Homeco figurine. She kind of looks like a Precious Moments. I'm not sure if they did any Precious Moments items with the Homeco line, but her face kind of resembles that style, don't you think? It's an interesting little mold. It's double-sided. I can't tell if it's a lion or a koala. That's really unique. I don't know how you would use that. What do you think? Are we ready for Christmas decor yet? Are we going to start picking this up again? Always look for the vintage pieces, right? $2. Kind of cute. Like the little holly jar. I got a bunch of those. Seeing too much, a lot of modern stuff. This jar is kind of cute. A little different with a snowman, and I like the green. I used to find an abundance of vintage Christmas during the off season, but they don't put as much out anymore, and sometimes they don't have Christmas out at all, so it's unfortunate. Let's see what they have for metally bits. A nice toll piece. It's very stove up though. Look at the scratches on it. That's unfortunate. I love to pick up toll. It sells well. A lot of people like to collect them. That just has had a life. What else do we have over here? A little bag of brass, like bud vases. Kind of ornate. Let's see, what did they get on them? $4. Not a bad little deal. Is brass still in? Ooh, this is beautiful though. Look at this silver piece. I love the patina on this. You could shine it up and make it shine again, but I mean, why would you? Look how gorgeous. $5? Look at the feet on it. This is a great piece. Even just for display, but can you imagine that at the holidays? I see something orange, so I gotta check it out. Peru, little Peru souvenir, I guess. $2. It's kind of fun. $17.76 candle holder. I wonder if this was a bicentennial piece. It's kind of a hand-painted ceramic type. I bet they did that in the 70s. I kind of like the looks of these gold angels. They are metal, and they're kind of like hollowed out. So, lightweight. Trying to check over the condition. It's a pretty gnarly dent right there, unfortunately. I probably would have got those if the condition was good. See, those looking really nice. What else is on the blue shelf? Is there anything cool today? This little decanter set. I kind of like this blueberry bud vase. I'm not picking up vases too much more these days unless it's a, more mid-century, but this thing is filthy, but it's really cool and it's in good shape. It wouldn't take much to clean that up. Really fun. Very 70s, right? All right, we have to check out the linens. Always looking for 70s decor. This is an absolutely beautiful tablecloth. It's a yellow lace. How gorgeous is that? Very wholesome, feminine. Really love it. Look great with cottage. Look great with the 70s decor. So this is a vintage Teleflora cookie jar, which I found was interesting because Teleflora, I know them for like floral arrangements, and the fact that they made a cookie jar was kind of unique to me. I did look this up to see what I was going for at $4. I thought it was really cute. And it looks like they're going for about $15, $16 up to $20, $22 right now. And come Christmas, they might do a little bit better. So I was definitely thinking about this piece. I really liked it. Before we head out, let's go check out their handpick section. This is where they select items and they put a little bit higher price tag on them. So let's go see if there's anything I think is still at an okay price point that I can make a little profit on. This I think is a really fantastic piece. I was definitely considering this. It's an amazing art glass. They wanted $15 for it. I'm not sure if it's Murano or not. It looked like there was some kind of marking underneath that sticker that was already like dismantled, so I didn't dare to pull it off. I really like that vase. $25 on that though. A beautiful moon and stars bowl. Let's see what they want on this. They're asking $15. Not much wiggle room for me on that piece, but it was beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. That is a wrap on part 2, Goodwill Thrift with me. I was very excited about all my finds. I'm going to share the thrift haul of everything I picked up in these last 2 videos in tomorrow's video, just so I can, you know, sit down, have a little chatty talk with you guys. And yeah, make sure you are subscribed, and we'll catch you then. Thanks so much for watching. Here's a little bit of footage of when we went on our hike earlier this morning before our thrifting trip. The fall leaves were just starting to change. We found this really cool spider web in a broken tree. I thought that was neat. Alright guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye. I'll try to see if there's a spider actually in there. I don't see the spider.